This good video game. Very nice. He binged the Bing. You popping off then, man? Is it time to sweep him on? Oh, keep me updated. Ooh, the TTs, man. The fresh breath and the pearly whites. The beautiful teeth. Okay. Well, we only found two, but it's good, man. I'm glad it's a good game. I'm jelly, but I will distract myself with horror games for a bit, I guess. Sweet pleasure of edging. What kind of edging are you talking about, bub? Okay. I was like, yeah, man, it was pretty good. Yeah, this game's pretty good, man. I like it. This game's got a lot of edge in it. In a different way, I guess. It's more Lovecraft than, I guess, too, like, Praxisy. But the menu, man, is edgy. It's good. It's good. I like a lot of the atmosphere. I think they do a good job of it. It's not terribly spooky. I do think it adds to it to have the lights off, but it's not a spooky game. But I do like its use of sanity. I think the spells sometimes can be a little much, but for the most part, it's fine. Oh, maybe we use like 2 powers. And maybe double up. I don't know how to power shit up, man. So many spells required. Yeah, like I got my issues with it. For the most part, it's really good. Hoping that the voice acting's pretty decent compared to other games at the time, like Fatal Frame 1. But hopefully, Fatal Frame 2 has some good voice acting. That'll be more spoopy for sure. Probably start that tomorrow. Either that or I could jump in a Penumbra, but we'll see. We will see. Young children. I don't even remember which. I could probably remember the names better. It was like starts with an A. Torbach. Project. Can I do like 2 powers? Okay. Let's do that. Enchant item. Enchant item. Let's go ahead and get a better recovery too. go self, absorb. At least you can like learn them and shit. I wish it just like didn't even have like they're all gonna be the same thing, but just like powered up. You have to like discover each of them. I'm not gonna bother discovering them unless I think I need them. Like the recover, obviously, we'll need, but I guess I could discover shield. Bangkok, Sandhawk. I don't know what a lot of these mean. Hopefully we figure it out eventually. Yeah, there's a bunch of like packs and like weird indie games getting released on the Switch that didn't have physical releases elsewhere, which is good for me. I'm gonna probably rent Rhyme in November, and I think it was Klitzu who was talking about it. Hazard Striker, Gunvolt, or whatever. There's 2 of those, and they're gonna release them like a pack. And if I feel like playing those, I might as well. Maybe I'll get Gunvolt. Yeah, it's like a 1 and 2 pack. I don't know how much it costs. Could get it on the 3DS, that's true. I figured, fuck it, man. November doesn't have a whole lot, just me catching up. Like, I'll probably do Evil Within and Wolfenstein and Chaos Child if that's ends up being any good. I don't need to play Chaos Head. And then I'm not going to do South Park. So after that, it's really like I'd be playing catch up on Assassin's Creed or something, you know? Is anybody even playing that shit right now? Yeah, everybody I see on my follows this plays Mario, but I probably follow a certain kind of person, you know. So like one dude speedrunning Wolfenstein. I feel like Mario's kind of the hype game right now. But yeah, there's a couple things in November. Little bitch ones we can stream. Probably that'll take part of a day. Oh, we need 2 powers. Probably takes a lot more mana. That's the only problem. I don't know what's more spooky. There's supposed to be more green guys, but I think they kind of got rid of that now. But whatever. I think at some point you can get everything in one. I'm not 100%. Because, I mean, if you look at the runes, there was that purple one, which was, like, in the dead center of everything. So maybe. Oh, wait, we're leaving, aren't we? Or are we? I don't know if we're leaving or going in, man. I think we're leaving. Yeah. This dude's probably dead. We'll see what else, though. Gamefly has a complete list of games released for all the systems I own for the last, like, year or whatever. Like, I could always jump through some of those and see if there's any indies I'd planned on playing that got physical release. Because you don't see all that information easily. Like, if you don't see that kind of shit advertised, like... you're not gonna like ever actually go like just randomly find it. So it's like a lot of the big lists that I'll look up, I'll be like, oh, you know, list of all games released. They don't show like every release. They just show like their choice releases, you know, like okay, like so it helps having something like that. Saves me a buck or two here and there, you know. We'll see. Rhyme's supposed to be pretty decent, so I figure fuck it. So we're gonna leave and come all the way back through? I mean, I guess. I need to figure out what to do with this podium. Let's say something about his friend screaming. Curious how we make your friend scream though. It takes like longer to headshot. Alright, that's not how you do it. It's okay. Yeah, we'll see. It's a pretty dead stream right now, which I mean is whatever. Got a little company for a bit, which is nice. But I probably won't go terribly much longer. I'm thinking like another hour. Probably be alright. I want to get a full 8 hours, but I don't want to have it destroy my sleep schedule. Probably a case of I took a break. Nobody's fucking heard of Eternal Darkness and a funky time of night. And all the Mario Bing Bangin', man. There's probably a lot of viewers for that. It is okay. I enjoyed this game. I like good rain sound effects, man. Some good rain, boys. There's a lot of different camera angles. Bring the spooks. Alright, I'm getting off right now, guys. Silence here, I think. I think that's a good mark. The game's not terribly spooky. It's not gonna like, you know, spook you. You're not gonna feel tense, but it's got a very, you know, creepy atmosphere. I have the morning schedule. It is there. I've been starting in the mornings for the most part. I just took like a 2-3 hour break today. So I was very tired. I feel like it wasn't doing much for the stream. Oh, a torch. You can just grab it, huh? Just like that. The torch is always like really hidden, and it's weird. I don't know why. No, I'm gonna play for another hour, maybe 2 if I'm really feeling like we're in some crazy part. But I want to get 8 hours of sleep tonight. My body, because I've been eating very little, and stayed up really late without getting full nights of sleep. Just feel a little more dead. For the most part, it's been fine, but today was definitely feeling rough. Start at 12? Yeah, I mean, morning scheduled 8 to 12. That's kind of the plan. Want to get it around there. I mean, I gotta like wake up and like eat and do shit like that, you know. I want to wake up like 8 to 12, I guess. Maybe not. We'll start the stream exactly, but. Did we start at 12 today though? Yeah. That's why I'm trying to get some sleep here soon. I want to wake up a little earlier. Mario good, that's what I've heard, man. Heard it's pretty great. Shield lasts forever, man. Oh, great. It's probably the other piece of the diary. Yeah, I've been hearing good things about it. I heard the Bing Bings have been Quite the wahoo. I was gonna say I didn't want to spoil it, but I'm pretty sure there's a way to find out how many are left in each stage at some point. I think you'll be alright. I don't think Nintendo's ever been that full retard. Good. Yep. I'm very much looking forward to it. I was very tempted to buy it today, and then I didn't know if I wanted to do like a rock solid, like hardcore horror game. I was like, I kind of just want to do something comfy, like Mario. I was like, we'll go halfway, Eternal Darkness, like a gameplay mix-up. You know me, I like mixing it up a lot. So. You must wait. I'll wait. I'm waiting. How much can you beat by Monday or Tuesday? Surely it's not that long of a game either. I do need to get game sent back with GameFly, but I can maybe push it a little extra. Oh, here's the fucking thing. I could push it a couple extra days, maybe. The most hype game of the year, though. But it's worth it for some chat, I think. We'll see. We'll see. Long if you 100% it. You have to 100% it. So. Find something else from Gamefly. So apparently with the fast return, they don't actually send it to you back very fast at all, because the post office never scans for it, because they're lazy. So what they actually do is, I'm gonna put Wolfenstein on PS4 and Evil Within on PS4. I might as well have double the opportunities to play it. But so my friend said that he if he takes it in manually, like himself, and gives it to him by hand, like turns him in or whatever, then they actually like scan it. So maybe I could do that if I really need something back quick in the future, but we're kind of already moving past that point. Wolfenstein, Evil Within. I think Evil Within 2 is still worth playing, so I'm gonna put it on here. Didn't have like glowing reviews or nothing, but I think it's good enough for us to just give it a test run for sure. Wolfenstein I'd like to come first, no doubt. Got them on here on PS4 and on Xbox One. I'd prefer to play it on the Xbox One because I like the controller better. But added a couple other things on here too. We got Rhyme on the Switch and Azure Striker Gunvolt double pack on the Switch. So that's money saved there. Yeah, Wolfenstein got good shit. It's just like really short. So, I mean, either way, I'm renting it. If I'm gonna play a shooter on anything other than a fucking PC, I would just like to play it on an Xbox. I really, it's not that I think the Xbox is like just some better console. I mean, the PS4 has better exclusives and shit. I just hate the damn controller, and after having your hands on the Xbox One for a while, that's what I'm doing right now, like, it just feels better, dude. I don't know, maybe my PS4 controllers are just shit. I use like the original PS4 controllers. Maybe I need to get me a fresh new one, but I ain't paying that money for that. I mean, I can still use them, it's fine, but I mean, I got grips on the damn thing, you know, the underneath is like rubbed off. I feel like the fucking ergonomic, like how it is, like the shape of it isn't like really too perfect. Stick placement's kind of dumb. Yeah, it's symmetrical and shit, but this guy's got to be dead.
Augustine all along. I managed to find remnants of his journal, and it all points to Augustine's involvement with a paganistic cult operating inside the cathedral.
Aye, the cathedral's dark secret has been uncovered. I too suspected this, but was too afraid to act. Augustine himself is a heretic.
He has covered his tracks well, claiming that the sacred relic, the Hand of Jude, was stored here. He had those who came to see it murdered. The Hand of Jude never existed.
This dude's probably a traitor.
And with that realization, the trap closes, brother. My days here are numbered. I awoke to find this cruel dagger placed upon my pillow this morn. It can only mean one thing. I know too much, and they are moving to silence me. I can only hope that what little faith I have left is enough to save my soul. Please, take this thing away from me. Its very sight troubles me to no end. May your faith protect thee, Brother Luther. For that's all you
He just planted evidence on this guy. Are you kidding me? That's the dagger that probably killed that other dude. Now he's got a sacrificial fucking knife on him. Jesus, man. Come on, Paul. Always a Paul, man. Yeah. Fucking kill yourself with it, you fucking dunce. Seven new games Monday. Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see how that goes. What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here, you goddamn idiot. How are we supposed to clear our name? Where are we going? Yeah, this game is good. It's pretty unique. Maybe not unique in its like enemies, the idea of the enemies, but the way it presents it's very unique. You play as like, I don't know, so far we've done like 8 or 9 different characters through different periods of history. All linking to this one chick in like modern times, uncovering the secrets of her house, and it's kind of rooted in like Lovecraft. It's like different like weird like Lovecraft style gods and shit. While not as mysterious, even though they try to do the insanity mysterious kind of thing to you, they're more just kind of like pure evil. Like I said, while not mysterious too much, it's still kind of Lovecrafty like that. Bunch of like old gods and stuff, and people trying to bring them back and shit like that, and you're trying to find out what's all going on and where all these artifacts are and the stories of the people and shit. For the most part, I guess, how do I explain it? So you're this chick, right? And you go. Your grandpa's been murdered or whatever, right? And your grandpa's, he's a pretty cool dude to you, the chick. And the police are trying to solve the murder, but she's gonna try to solve it herself. She goes through the house. She finds out like his little secret areas in the mansion. And she finds this book, which is like this book right here, the Tome of Eternal Darkness, and then like through the different chapters that you find throughout the house, you find pages in the house, and those are the chapters. She relives, or experiences the memories of people over the last, I don't know how far back. The first guy was like an ancient Roman dude, and he's kind of one of the main bad guys right now. He kind of got, he's in allegiance with somebody. I don't know if he got mind controlled as much, but pretty much got zombified. And anyways, you keep jumping between shit. You're finding out like who the bad gods are. That they're trying to maybe bring back this like penultimate old god and put down the other old gods. Depending on which one you pick as the Roman guy, he aligns with a different god. It kind of just changes. There's a couple choices, and that changes the gameplay like a little bit. Like what kind of enemies you'll see a lot of, what rune order you get shit at the beginning. I don't really know where we're going exactly. Oh, I know where we're going actually. I know that's sacrificial dagger. I don't know why we went this way. They just like spawned a guy in there for fun. But yeah, I don't know if her grandpa's like all that good of a dude, but I guess. Grandpa. So as you do more stuff in the past, it kind of links to the present, and you find out things in the mansion. She retains all the magical powers that you've learned in the past, which helps you get through the mansion more. So I mean, you're playing as like, you know, some ancient Roman guy. You're playing as some, I don't know, Mesopotamian lady. I don't remember exactly. I mean, we got dudes here in like the Dark Ages, dudes in like, maybe this is the witch trial. There's a dude in like in the New America, you know, like powdered wig mode and shit. And they all have like different gameplay styles, you know, like the powdered wig guy with like dual flintlocks, and you know, this guy's got like less health, but he's got like faith-based shit and like more magic. Bar. It's not like huge differences, but it's a little bit. It's cool. So right now what's happening is the Julius guy, the Roman dude, he's trying to go find like random artifacts, like the heart of this one god. And some claw, which I think is from these people right now, to get enough power or something to bring back somebody or destroy somebody else. And so we found out that the heart was in the mansion because it's one of the heroes we played as, which was like pretty much Indiana Jones, found it and brought it to the mansion in like 2000 or some shit. He interacted with, I don't know, one of the earlier chicks. Each person kind of interacts with each other through like random immortality or some curse. Like we killed the guy, this kind of just like squire boy who was trying to protect some political leader. And the political guy, I think, got fucked. I can't remember his name. It was a famous name. But anyways, the guy was like turned into a zombie, and then you find him in this one, like hundreds of years later, as a zombie. And you get his shit back, and you kind of like get some of his memories, and so they all kind of layer in more ways than just how it ties into the overarching plot. It's cool. It's a cool idea. There's a lot of spell casting. Like, these are some spells you got right now. And you can create new spells and combo them together. And it's not as cute as you'd think. Like, you can just do anything. There are certain combinations. And then, like, you know, the 5-star, the only difference between the 3 and the 5 is you pop 2 powers and it just makes it better and costs more. These are the different main gods. This is the power guy. It's like intellect. This is like sanity. And this is the one that we picked at the beginning. So more of the enemies were aligned with this, which the power guy beats the sanity, and the intellectual dude beats the power guy. And then something else in here too. Like, so, no, I guess sanity beat the intellect, something like that. And so you can, when I'm doing these enchants, I'm picking like a certain color against a certain enemy type to do certain things and make it stronger. And you do like protection and upgrade your shit. I mean, it all makes a lot of sense. It's not like super tedious. To an extent it is. I don't go as hard as I could. I could do like shields and I could put up barriers. They give you a lot of spells, but you don't really give a fuck to a certain extent. I thought we were gonna get fucked with this shit. The cool thing about having so many different characters is like they could just get fucked. You know, like a lot of the times they just get shafted, or they do something cool. Or who made this? Silicon Knights, Legacy of Kain, 2 human. I think for the most part they're GG now, but it was a Silicon Knights game. It might have been funded by Nintendo, I'm not sure. I don't know if it was just a third-party thing entirely. So what even happened just now? I was too busy fucking talking. Did I get something maybe? Maybe one of these opened up. We've already been this way, unless something new happened. There's like 50 doors in there, and I was talking, and like I said, I'll probably get off in maybe like an hour or something. I think this opened up. So like here, it's kind of like, okay, you know, there's a spell on the ground. It's a 5-star spell, so I gotta whip out this spell, but probably gotta make a stronger version. So Nethlek, Red Gormore. Gotta make a new one. What beats that? What's this? Later, dude. Red Gormore. Oh, I don't even know which one it is. I think it's the first one. We haven't actually learned the names. I think we missed a couple things. Alright. Let's cast it straight out. Fuck it. Oh, I just cast shield. They're both circles. I learned how to fucking make a new spell. I was fucking learning how to make the wrong thing. What was it again? Nethlek, Red Gormore. Oh, I didn't fuck up that bad. I just put in the wrong unknown. I think it's actually this one. There it is. Okay. was like, wait a second, like, I just didn't have the name for 2 of those because I guess I never picked up the plaque somewhere. So I had to find something in particular. I don't know why I picked that one. It's the red that you're supposed to do, but it was more important that we just, I mean, you could just switch it real quick. More important that we just got it made. But you can make those barriers yourself if you really want. I mean, we gave ourselves another shield, so the shield wasn't a total waste. I'm only gonna do the extra power augmentations when I really just need to. Oh, so he wasn't a traitor. Somebody just sneaked up behind him and he didn't notice the giant green light, making him look lame. Alone against the darkness. Probably fucked too.
You are a clever man, Brother Luther. Wanting answers to clarify your new position as fugitive, you seek them out, and this is what you find. Tell me, what does a man such as yourself think of when he finds a viper's nest of heresy? When he finds the very source of corruption?
I think of irony. Irony of what you, masquerading as a member of the Inquisition, stand for. And that you stand for evil.
The hell is this
Evil
dialogue?
is merely a perspective which no longer concerns me, Luther. You will be executed in the most painful manner imaginable. After we have broken your frail body and mind in the name of our true Lord, Zealotov. Come, my children. Feast on this morsel, and let us return to our preparations.
It's like 2 dudes, bro. What the fuck? You didn't expect to be fucking the Giga Fryer, dude. Like, I was like, bitch, I got the blessings of all the gods in the business. The shield's pretty useful. The Giga Fryer. Let's go. I'm just quietly waiting there, just glowing very loud when we walk in. Surely he doesn't notice. I figured he wouldn't die there because he hasn't really accomplished anything. They all have a sort of purpose in a way. They all kind of contribute a little bit to what's happening in the overarching thing. Technically, he hasn't done shit. Paul enter and put an end to the heresy. Oh yeah.
Your task, my liege and greater guardian, is to guard this place. Do not worry about this worm. His kind yelps in terror at the sight of your mightiness. We will dispose of him ourselves.
If I am to guard this place, then I will do it as I see fit. Be gone, leave me, and I will guard this artifact as you have instructed.
Brother got toasted, man. Well, he didn't do much, but we did learn some shit. This bitch Chuni's fuck. You got two different eye colors, man. Alright. Out from Edward. Look for the 88 keys. Can you continue your journey into the past your loving grandfather? 88 keys. What the fuck? Alright. Not a whole lot actually happening here, although I'd like there to be at some point. Just don't know how to. Just don't know what we actually have to do here. I feel like there's gonna be a spray of light blasting through there at some point. There's her revolver. Oh, there's a giant city of evil underneath this house too. I don't know if we'll get around to that one eventually, but. Is there a fucking rat on the ground? What? A spooky rat. This is the 88 keys. Ah, this is how it ties in. Would have thought this would be it, right? Oops, hit some wrong buttons. I remember that it's GameCube controls, but I've got to remap slightly. The Forbidden City.
Who are you?
I am your lord and conqueror.
What manner of forsaken being are you?
So, you can see me in my true form. You are a gifted man. Take this one and use him as the foundation for the pillar. He is special and should be given a special place among the suffering.
What time is it? 12:33. One more chapter, I guess. Then I'm gonna hit the hay. Probably go
Much has been
past
written
one,
about
but
the exploits of conquerors. In the context of history, one man's champion is another man's nemesis, hero or murderer. Much has been written, but what has not is far more interesting. The Tome of Eternal Darkness mentions a Venetian artist and architect of the Renaissance named Roberto Bianchi. Roaming abroad to find inspiration, he was captured by a warlord expanding his empire. He forced Roberto to use his architectural and engineering skills
I'll get a
to
drink, too.
construct a monument to his greatness. To complete his task, he must survey the site.
Survey the site. Oh, is this gonna be the pillar of flesh that dude was talking about? Flesh and bone and all that. At some point. It's a cool little setting.
Survey the site quickly, dog. And maybe you'll live long enough to see the sacrament's construction.
Like how he just plays random assholes too.
Did you think we would trust you, Bianchi? Even though you are graced with the generosity of our liege, you are still his prisoner. As I said, finish your work quickly, and maybe we'll drag you out of this hole.
Alright. Interesting. Cool, cool. Doesn't have much in the way of magic, but he sure got a lot of health. Let me go get him a drink. And we'll continue on. definitely the worst one. Even the spin-off, the chick is better. It's only up from there. People consider the second one the best. I thought they were all good. They're not bad. They're really annoying. The shooting never gets better, but you do less of it later. More climbing, less shooting and shit. So have fun, mate. Let's roll. Really, if I wanted to go to bed at 1, I could have just went to bed and just done something for a few minutes. But I enjoy this game, man. I really do. It's good. Like, it looks jank a lot of times. And you know, I feel like the art style with the characters doesn't really match the tone. I feel like something a little grittier would have been better. But I think the environment work, the lighting, a lot of the sounds work really well. It's not a spooky game, but I think it's got a cool little feel to it. Combat's not, you know, anything to write home about, but it does the job. I'm curious what the story's like. Really, it's just like, oh, cool, you know, new chapter. What area? Where are we gonna go this time? You know, it's like, that's kind of cool. I like the variety, keeps you kind of interested. Obviously, we go through some areas playing as different people. They expand on them quite a bit. And this is probably going to be the Kukram dude. It's probably going to be doing this again. Because Kukram or whatever was this guy who was obsessed with this chick. And this chick told him to go on a journey to find a, what is it? Told him to go on a journey to find an artifact that she wanted. And if she got it for her, she would, you know, be his, like, love him or whatever. And she just using him, right? And so he's gone. It feels like, you know, it's like a couple minutes, but he's gone, I guess, for decades. She's dead. But she's still there in, like, corporeal form, like a ghost. And she tells him, you know, that instead of taking this artifact, they need to protect it from the shadows and the evil people and stuff. And he kind of loses interest in her, but then in some weird, stupid James Bond cliche, cheesy line, he just says, fuck it. Gives him a kissy on the ghost's lips. And so I guess they're supposed to be protecting it now. Which is this area. I'm sure it's going to get expanded on a little bit. But, I guess one of the big artifacts of power they're protecting, and we're gonna find out more about that situation. Kind of like how the last one detailed a little bit more of the Squire and what happened with Charlemagne and shit, and where that artifact is. This one's gonna probably be continuing that different story, but I don't know, I think it's like 600-700 years later or something at least. I don't remember exactly. These aren't even the same areas, but